Okay, I think I've got everything set up right this time. Last week was a fiasco. I was nervous anyway because things had happened during the day, and I forgot to do something to get my YouTube live to work last week. Now I double checked everything's live. I even see people that are watching. So let me hurry up and pop up my YouTube chat. Today should go much better. Yes, hi Sharon. Oh, Susan, I mean. And Kim, thanks for watching on YouTube. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad I've got my YouTube working this time. There's so many different steps to do these, and I'd been so long since I had done them. I forgot that I needed to go live on YouTube and my software and on YouTube, and I forgot to do it on YouTube. So I think I'm finally getting the hang of this again. I also had some problems with my audio, so hopefully you're hearing me. I was trying to use my lapel microphone, so every time I moved, I wouldn't be too far away from my microphone, and it was so quiet I couldn't even hear it. So I think we're going pretty good now. This microphone seemed to be working a lot better, so hopefully you can hear me good. Let me make sure I got turned up all the way. Yep, I do. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm real excited. I've got some things to share with you today. I've got an online class that's going on right now. It's a tea boutique suite, really cute suite, and I'll show you what comes in that class. And that's you can pre-order that by what is the month today? By June 12th. For last day of May, I'm getting everything mixed up here. So June 12th is the last day that you can register for that class, and I'll tell you about that here in a minute. And there's also a great sale that starts next week. If you've looked at any of our kids' collections, they're really cute. I really like them a lot. And starting tomorrow through the end of June, they will be buy one, get one free. And the neat thing about it is, I don't know about you, I've done some BOGOs at other stores before, and they usually mark the 50% off with the least expensive item. Stampin' Up takes the 50% off the most expensive item. So I thought that's pretty cool. They've been doing that for a long time, and I think that's really cool. So, oh, hi, Margaret. I'm glad you're here. Okay, from Illinois, right next door to me. I'm in Indiana. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch some cameras here, and then I'm going to have to pop up my chat again. Instead of having to pop up my chat so many times, I'm not doing my little fancy screens and everything, and this is actually easier on me. I just printed off some pictures that I made. I want to make sure you don't forget about the In Color Starter Kit. This ends today. If I wasn't a demonstrator, I would take advantage of this right now. It is so good. I mean, back when I started 19 years ago, it was over $200 to get a starter kit. Now it's only $99, so it's a good deal throughout the whole year. But you also get In Color products for free. So you will get, if you join by the end of the day today, so it's 11:50 p.m. Mountain Time. If you join my team, and I've got a link down below how you can join, you get the whole set of the new In Colors. Aren't those pretty? And I'm going to be using a couple of these, so I'll keep these. So I'm going to show these here again in a minute. But you will get these. You would also get a full pack of the 6x6, 22, 24 In Color designer series paper. Let me see, I'll just show you I'm not going to show you every single color because it's the colors. Here, I'll just, all these colors, but they come in two different designs. I think you get four of each, or two of each design in each color, if that makes sense. So you've got this design here, and this one. That's the other side. And like I said, in all 5 colors. And then, let's see if I can hold a couple of these. Then you've got this really neat plaid. I love this. And this. Oh, hi, Kathleen. Glad to see you. Not really see you, but I'm glad you're here. And then you got this. So these are in the starry sky color by the way. So you would get all of these ink pads, this, a full pack of the paper. You get 4 of each color. And you also get a big, they're like, I can't remember the exact size. I want to say they're 17 by 11, I think. The big grid paper, but it's in the neat In Colors. That's another thing that you get free. But that I don't happen to have right now, so I can't show you. But you get all of that. That's a value of $66.50 added to your starter kit. So you get the In Colors I just showed you. You also get up to $125 worth of Stampin' Up! Product, your choice. You get to pick what you want. And you also get free shipping on all of that, plus a free paper pumpkin kit. And you get the supplies that you need, your catalogs, your business supplies, catalogs, order forms, and things like that. All for just $99 and plus sales tax. That's it. Really, really, really good deal. So if you'd like to join my team, just click on that. I've got 2 links down below. You've got the link to my Join Me page, And you can find out the benefits of joining my team, like getting my online classes, all the videos for free. That's one thing you get. And also, there's another link to join and fill out the form. So make sure you fill all that out if you want to join my team by the end of the day. That's 11:50 p.m. Mountain Time. Now, I want to tell you about my class here real quick. I just go through this stuff here at the beginning, and then we start making the cards because that's when I have most of the people on. Gives everybody a chance to see that I'm live. So I've got my Tea Boutique Suite online class. The pre-order is June 12th, so you need to make sure you get that. Now, the class includes a half pack of the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. So you get 2 sheets of each. It is a 6x6-inch pack. I love the colors in this, and it does include all of the in colors, new in colors, that is. So you get a half pack of this DSP. You also get a full pack of the Tea Boutique card bases and envelopes. So you get 4 of each of these. So here's in the Sweet Sorbet color. Then we've got, actually I should hold them this way. There's the Tahitian Tide. This is the Orchid Oasis. The Starry Sky. They're really neat card bases, and I love the envelopes. And then the Parakeet Party, and this is the one I'm using on my card today, so I'm going to hold on to that. Then we've also got, a full pack of the matte decorative dots. These are all the ones in the new in colors. I'm going to take it out of the package just because that tag, oh, I'm sorry, I thought I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'll do that here in just a minute. There we go. And I want you to be able to see the Sweet Sorbet colors. So you get all of these in the class too. So you get the matte dots, the half pack of DSP, and a full pack of these cards, if I can get hold of them, for $48. Plus you will get all the other cardstock and things you need to make the 5 cards. Normally my classes are just 4, but since there are 5 card bases, I wanted to be able to use all 5 card bases. So you'll get 5 cards in this class. Plus you'll get the 2 videos. I'm even going to do a couple fun folds with these card bases. And so you get all that for $48. Now, this is only for USA people. I can't do give product to people or sell product to people outside the United States. But I do have a video-only option, and that's for $20. And that's for anybody in the U.S. Now, the one thing is you do need to have the bundle that comes in this suite, the cup of tea. This is not included in the class, but if you would like to add it on, you can add it on for $54. That's includes the shipping and tax. So there's nothing added to it. That's the $54 you would pay if you ordered it from me. And then if you don't have these ink pads and you don't join my team, if you want these ink pads, you can also add these on for $43, and that includes the shipping and tax too. So that's everything that comes in the class, and I'm going to make a card with that. But first I'm going to tell you about my thank you gifts, because this is the last day to get these 2. I meant to do these before I did the class because we were going to segue right into the cards to show off the Tea Boutique. But as you can see, I have been using these resin resin shapes. Barely have any left. I've got a new pack coming. If you order at least, let's see, if you place any order using my host code, which is this DMYHMT4G, by the end of the day today, if you place any size order, you'll get the videos to both of my VIP projects. If you place a $50 order, you will also get the supplies to make the first card in the video. If you place a $60 order, and all these are before shipping and tax, you will get these free, the full pack that is. And if you, I thought I brought that. Oh, yes, I did. And then if you place a $130 order before shipping and tax, you will also get this beautiful Painted Posies embossing folder. It's a 3D folder. And if you go all the way up to $150, do not use the host code. That way you'll get the Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up. And you will also get the supplies to make both cards in my VIP video. So those are all the thank you gifts, and I'll have new ones starting again in June 1st tomorrow. But if you want to get these, you'll want to hurry. You want to get your order placed today. And here are the 2 cards. And I will put that host code down in the video description. I forgot to do that. I'll do that after the video. And these cards kind of showcase the products. This is using that Painted Posies 3D folder with a little flower resin shapes. And here's another one I made. And in case you're wondering, this is from the, I can't remember. This is that new butterfly set that's in the catalog. There's a suite for it. I can't remember the name off the top of my head all of a sudden. Okay, now we are going to start doing some stamping. So I thought I would start off with, let me get some of this stuff out of the way again. Hold on just a second. Want to have room that we can work here. I tend to get a little messy when I make stuff. I'm sure some of you can relate. Oh, and also I saw somebody shared my video. Thank you so much, Becky. If you share my video and comment shared on YouTube or on Facebook, in Facebook, you'll do it on the live chat. Share my video. Oh, hi, Margaret. Margaret, I'm glad you're here. That's one of my downline. Good friend of mine. Been friends for years. Okay, let me get sidetracked. Got excited when I saw Margaret was on. Okay, we've got, okay, if you comment, shared, and share my video, you will get put in a drawing to get all the cards that I'm making today. And I think there are 4 cards all together today. So you'll get those cards. Now, last week, I did a little special thing. This is something that retired. It was on the clearance rack a few years ago. Some really neat embellishments here. And because of the mistakes I made last week, I only had one person share last week because my YouTube didn't go live. I can tell right now I've got a lot more people watching today. I'm really happy. So Pat Lockhart, she's a friend of mine I know. She gets to get these. I'll get these to you as soon as I can. I think I've got your address. If not, I'll message and get your mailing address and get it mailed out to you. Okay. But like I said, if you want to get the 4 cards I'll be making today, then make sure you comment shared here on Facebook in the comments and live chat. If you're watching the recording, you can still comment shared and then share the video. Make sure you do it by 11 a.m. Eastern time on next Tuesday, June 7th, when I do the video. So June 7th is the last day you can share the video and get put in the drawing, and then I'll draw the winner in the next week's live. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you a sneak peek. This is the card that I'm making. This is to show off what you can do with that T-Boutique suite for my online class. And if you're coming in late, you can watch the beginning of the video and find out about my class when the recording pops up afterward. So let's go ahead and get started with this. It's a really quick and easy card, and having these card bases makes it go really fast. Okay, I'm going to be using, where did I put oh, hold on a minute. Oh my goodness, I threw this out of the way. We need this. So the stamps I'm using, I'll be using this one here, these here, the flowers, the lemon, the thank you, and this little tag that says, where did it go? Oh, so little, couldn't find it. I just can't thank you enough. So I'm using a lot of stamps out of this. And with the dies, I'm going to be using, oh, take that back. I'm using this one, the one that does the flowers, and this one that does the lemon, and one of the small tags. And I love that they've give us a couple of some of these because they know we might want to have more than one, and we don't have to run it through the machine all the time. So I'm going to grab this again. Let me grab my little Stampin' Pierce mat. Oh, I can almost reach it. There we go. And I always use my Stampin' Pierce mat. This is what it looks like underneath. When I stamp, even with my cling stamps, you definitely want to use it with your photopolymer. So I'm going to grab a piece of fresh freesia. This is one of the colors in the T-Boutique paper. This one is a 2 3/4 by 2. And I'm grabbing this pretty, get over here, teacup. And if any of you have questions, just let me know. Oh, Becky, hi. I'm so glad you're here. It's my first time watching me. It's been a few years. Oh, I did one last week, like I said. I had some mistakes. It's been a couple years, but I'm so glad to be back doing these every week. They're fun. When I'm thinking correctly, because it was human error last week when it didn't work. So there we've got that. So that's fresh freesia on fresh freesia. I like to sometimes do that. I think it looks neat using the same color, and it shows up really well. The ink's shows up a little darker than the paper. So it looks really nice. Now I'm going to grab a piece of basic white. This one, is 3.5 by 3 1/4. And let me find everything I need to do here. We're going to grab the Parakeet Party. I got my ink pads mixed around here. There we go. And I just knocked my microphone. There we go. Then we've got the Parakeet Party. I'm going to do all of these leaves here. And I'm going to put them right here. Because right now I'm getting all the stamping done so I can get my die cutting machine out and die cut these for you. Then we're also going to need the Tahitian Tide with the flowers. And these flowers die cut If I wanted to, I could stamp them on top of the leaves, which I've done before, but since I'm going to die cut these out, I'm going to put them up here. Okay. Then we're going to need the thank you. I take that back. We're going to stamp that on something else. We need the little tag die. Oh, there it is. My little tags stamp. And I'm going to do the parakeet party with this one. And one more thing to stamp on this one is, where'd it go? Oh, yeah, my lemon. Can't forget that lemon. I'm using crushed curry. Oh, thanks, Colette, for sharing. I really appreciate that. And you too, Becky. Okay. And if I don't see your comment, and if you have a question, I will come back and answer it after the video's over. Sometimes I get to stamping and forget to look at my screens. I've got two screens going. Facebook's in front of me. YouTube's over at the side. I like being able to go live on both, but sometimes it gets hard to see all your comments. Okay, now I used a die set. Here, let me just show you the dies first. That I love. This one, I think, came out last year. It's in the annual catalog. This is a Scalloped Contours dies. I love this. I use it all the time, especially these right here. And this is the die. I used the number 3 die. So this is the scallop die that I used. And I went ahead and die cut it ahead of time. One less thing since this is alive. So we've got that ready to go. I'm going to grab my thank you. And I'm going to stamp this in Tahitian Tide. And I'm going to put this in the top left corner, like so. There we go. And I do believe, oh, no, let's go ahead and stamp the inside. If you've ever watched any of my videos, you see that I always stamp the inside of my card. So let me grab my bone folder. Oh, it's some of my things are not here, and they were here earlier. Here's another one. I have a little tray here with all my stuff in it for my videos, and a couple things were missing. Brought my card over, thank goodness. So now we've got that folded. So we'll open this up. You always want to make sure you open it up right. I've been known to stamp things upside down. I'm like, there's nothing you can do. Okay, let's go ahead and, all I decided to do is something real simple. I could have stamped this in black and colored it in, but I thought, well, for live, we're just going to do something real quick. So I'm just going to take this teacup and do it in the Fresh Freesia again and stamp it here in the bottom right corner. And that gives me still plenty of room to put a greeting sentiment inside. So we've got that. I think that is all the stamping. Yep, it is. We need to do. So I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm going to hurry up and close these ink pads because I do not want them drying up on me while we're doing this video. Put the card base to the side. Put these over here. Now I'm going to grab my die cutting machine. See if I can get this in the video. Get my microphone up here because now I'm standing up so you can hear me. Okay. Now we are, I've got to tell you about this magnetic plate if you haven't seen it already. This is our new magnetic plate. You can, I think it might be on back. I mean, you can't order it right this minute, but it is coming back. So don't worry if you don't, if it's unorderable right now because it's sold out already. It's so popular, but it will be back, I think, beginning of July. I will check that out. I can't remember. It might be sooner, but I don't know if you got the old one last time, but it warped because this is still a full magnet, still has the cutting, a healing cutting mat here on top. But it now has this really strong metal base to it, so it doesn't warp, and the magnet works so great. And I love it being a solid magnet, so I don't have to worry about those little dies popping all over the place. Now, I might end up getting too far away from my microphone. Let me know if you get to where you can't hear me. But I'm going to grab this here, and with it, you'll get to see how really good this magnet works. I'm going to put this right here. That looks pretty good. I just make sure that all the images are lined up in that opening of the die. And I think I stamped all these. Oh, I forgot to do that again. Hold on a sec. I meant to put I don't think I can. Oh, well, hopefully my phone won't be causing us too much trouble. I usually put it on Do Not Disturb and forgot to this time. And I've got it covered up with my stand that's holding my phone in. Let me get in front of my things so I see what I'm doing. There we go. So I've got that image in there. And we will do this tag. Make sure I put it on right. Actually, you know what? I bet I could do that. Let's slowly bring this over. Notice how they all stayed on. I wasn't sure if that's going to work. Oh, good. I can't put this on. I thought I could. Get our teacup here, and we will get this all done real quick. I moved that with my finger. There we go. put a standard cutting plate on top. So all you use for the sandwich is the big, thick platform on the bottom, the magnetic plate, your paper and dies, and then a standard cutting plate on top. You just run it through. Now, when you buy this, you'll notice that the sandwich in the picture that they send is wrong. I think they tell you to put the die plate, the thin die plate underneath this. That makes it way too thick, so make sure you don't do that. That was a mistake on their part. I'm sure they'll get it changed. So we've got this here, and I love not having to use my tape anymore. It worked without the magnet, but now I don't have to worry about taking all my tape off. So I've got all of these die cut. Put these over here in my little dish. Don't need that, so that's trash. See if I can get a hold of these. We are almost done with this card. Now I'm being brave for the cards with the kit. I have never opened this kit, so we'll see if I can do this without. I'm going to make the cards for you to show you how easy it is. Hopefully I won't have any technical difficulties. Okay, let's go ahead and grab my card base here. We're going to take this, and I'm using a piece of the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper, 1.5 by 5.5. Let's get my adhesive out. And this, didn't even realize I had the green on that, but that definitely doesn't, if you wanted just a lighter version, you could definitely do that, but I like the flowers on the other side. So we'll get this on. And I'm going to put it here on the left side, but I'm going to have a little green show here on the left of it. Okay. So we've got that on. I'm going to take this. We're going to put this on with regular adhesive too. So I'm just going to put it across the short sides and then just a couple little strips here on the long sides in the middle. And then we'll put this about right here. And having this card base printed makes it so where you don't have to have a big layer underneath it. It's just, with a more designer series paper, just looks so pretty. And you really don't even have to have designer series paper unless you just want to, which I did this time. So we're going to grab all of our little die cuts here. Get them out of my... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? This is a trick. I saw another demonstrator. I think it's Patty Bennett I saw do this. I'm like, and she saw it from somebody else, and I can't remember who she said she saw it from. But I'm going to take all of these little flowers so I don't lose them, and I'm going to put them directly on a glue dot. Now, these real little ones just fit with the mini glue dot. If you have any sticking out like I do right here, I'm just going to kind of squeeze it. There we go. Smush it underneath there because they are pliable. So we'll get all of these on here. Now I don't have to worry about losing these later. There's one more. There should be another one in my dish. Hopefully I didn't lose that one. I'm always seeing my lemon. Hold on here. Oop, there it is. Yeah, it was one of the little ones. Almost didn't see it. So now I don't have to worry about losing them. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this off. Now I've got them all on a glue dot ready to go. Now I do know that this is going to go around here. Put the teapot there. Yep, that looks fine because I don't want my teapot hanging over. This is going to be put on with dimensionals. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and keep that teapot there. That'll help me know exactly where I want to put this. Because this one I wanted to lie flat. I just wanted my teacup to be popped up. So hold on to my teacup where it's at. Kind of slide this underneath. And I want to make sure I'm not covering up my thank you. Looks like I might be just a tad. Let's bring it down just a little bit. There we go. So now we have that down. Let's go ahead and put dimensionals on this. Oh, and Lala's Card Crafts. I don't know your first name, so I'll just call you Lala. Thanks. I'm glad you like that I do the inside of the card. I like decorating my insides. I probably should decorate my envelopes more. I've got a friend that decorates her envelopes too. And I have to admit, I forget to do that. But I always remember to do the inside of my card. Didn't used to do that, but I think it just makes it look a little more extra special. Okay, now I'm going to put this right here. Oh, good, Becky. I'm glad that tip helped you. Okay, so we've got this right here. Now I'm going to grab my little lemon. And I want it popped up too, but it's going to be kind of hanging on the cup a little bit. So I'm just going to put the dimensional here on this side. And then, just so it doesn't move around on me, I'm going to put just a little bit of my seal right here on this side. I could just do a glue dot too. I'll just get a little bitty piece. That way that part will stick on the cup. Now I'll put that right here. I didn't want to put a dimensional on this side because then this would be kind of raised up and look kind of funny. So you've got that here. Oh, that's a good idea, Jeanne. Yeah, just do both of them at the same time. Do your envelope and your card. Good idea. Or inside of the card, I mean. Okay, now I'm going to take all these off. And we'll lay these in different little places. I'm not pushing them down real hard in case I want to move them. I'm just laying them down real nice and easy. Once you put them down real hard with the glue dots, you can get them up, but it can tear your paper up. So I'm going to kind of just lay these down real easy. Kind of looking at cheating too, because I figured this out before. But I do promise when I first did this, I just laid them down really easy and then picked them up because I did move them around quite a bit. Yeah, I think that still looks good. So that's where I'm going to put them all. So now I'll push them all down. Okay. And we are almost done, but I thought, oop, we've got to have some of these little dots on here. I love putting bling on my cards. So these are those. Oh, we forgot the tag. Oh my goodness. Don't want to forget that. Now, one thing I forgot to do, but I can fix this. I'm going to stick this underneath here. What I did, you know what, I think I can't get this up because I didn't push it down very hard. Okay, good. Now I can show you how to fix this. We're going to go ahead and take this dimensional off. I forgot that I am going to put this down here, okay? And then I'm going to put a Stampin' Dimensional over it. So next time, that's a bad thing about lives, I can't fix this and edit it out. But I'll put my twine right here. This is just a 2-inch piece of the End Colors Baker's twine. Take this off. So that's going to hold that twine in for me. Okay, there we go. Now nobody's going to know except you that I messed up. Now I'll lay this down. And I'm going to put this on with probably some glue dots. I think I'm going to do a couple of them because I want it to hold on to that twine for me. So I think 2 down the middle is pretty good. We'll lay this twine down. I'm going to kind of loop it a little bit. Okay. And this is going to go right on top of it. There we go. And that's going to hold that twine down. So it looks like we have a little tea bag coming out. So that's an easy way to do that. Now, except it'll definitely be easier if you do it before you add the cup too. So make sure you put the twine down and put the dimensional on the back, then put your teacup down on your card. Okay, now I'm just going to use the Parakeet Party. I have to think every once in a while. It's hard to remember all these new colors. I'm starting to learn them. I'm going to put a couple here. Let's put a couple up here. I think I'll do another big one. And these are, I never know if it's ombre or ombre. But I love how you get lighter versions of all the colors too. I don't know if you can tell that in the video or not. But it's pretty cool. And we'll put another one right there. So that is my Tea Boutique Suite card. And this is part of my online class this month. If you missed that, just look at the, you can click on the online class link below in the video description to find out about this class. You have till June 12th, the end of that day, to register for the class to get it. And I've explained at the beginning of the video, so you can watch the beginning of the video later when this is all done. When we're done with this, the recording will pop up. So there is the Tea Boutique. Okay, now I wanted to tell you about the new BOGO sale that started. Oh, thanks, Becky. I'm glad you liked it. Okay. Oh, your grandkids call you Lala. I like that. That's cute. Okay, now we've got the BOGO. This starts tomorrow. If you haven't gotten any of our kits collections before, you really need to take advantage of it now. They're all-inclusive kits. You don't need anything else to make them. The one I'm doing actually doesn't have any stamping to do with it, and there are a few like that. But there's some with little stamp sets in them. But you get, when you put 2 on your order, so if you go to my online store, which there's a link down below in the video description too, and put 2 on there, the system will pick the most expensive of the 2 kits and knock 50% off. So it's a really good deal. And this starts, oh, good, Joe. Oh, hi, Joni. I'm glad you like the card. So once you get 2 kits in your cart, it'll automatically apply at checkout, and it will automatically apply to the most expensive kit that you got. There's no limit to how many kits you get. You just always have to have in increments of 2 to get that 50% off, okay? So we are going to use a kit. This one has been around for a little while. I've even had this for a while, and I haven't had time to play with it. So I thought, you know what? We are going to get this out. Haven't even opened it up yet. But oops, I was the right side up. But isn't that cute? They all come in these nice boxes. You can definitely keep these boxes and use them for other things. Make them, decorate them to give as gifts and things like that. But this one is called the Notes of Cheer card kit. Let me get my scissors out here so we can get this open. And I'm just going to do one of each of the cards. They look like they're pretty simple, so that's why I thought we'd go ahead and do it. Now, if the video takes too long, well, no, we're doing great on time. We've only been on here by half an hour. So I think we'll get all 3 cards done. So we will pull this out. Okay. I've got my dimensionals. Oh, there's some, oh, those are cute. Little, I bet those are like our iridescent rhinestones. Those are pretty. So those came in the kit. Oh, we've got all these really pretty envelopes. Let's see if they all look the same. I'm not sure if they do. Oh, they don't. Cool. So you get 9 cards all together. So there are 3 cards, 3 of each. So they're the envelopes for this one. Then we've got the envelopes for this and the envelopes for this. So let's see what the card bases look like, because I know they're all printed too. Oh, this one is just white. So I'm sure there's something big that goes on that one. So we've got this one. Then we've got some butterfly cards. Aren't those cute? 3 of those. So I'm just going to grab one of each. We'll do the same thing with the envelopes, because like I said, I'm only going to do one of each. Now we've got a little more room here. Get those back in my box. Okay. There's the butterfly card. Oh, isn't that pretty? There's a neat card base. Oh, I like that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, we've got some die cuts. Those are pretty. Well, no, I don't think those are die cuts. This is just a sheet. I bet that goes on one of these. We'll see. I bet it goes on this one. We'll see. We've got that, so we'll get those out of the way. And we've got our, so it's got different languages. English is the first one. I'm sure there's French, German, I'm not sure, and Spanish probably. I'm not sure we have Spanish. I'm not sure what the other languages are. But 3 each of these. So I'll just grab, well, we'll just grab one of them. We'll pop out as we go. I don't want to lose them. Ooh, these are pretty. I'm serious. I have not opened this up before. So you are seeing the insides of this kit same time I am. So get this out. Oh, that's pretty. Hope you can see that. I like the detail in that. So we just need one of those. Oh, we've got some more phrases in different languages. We'll just grab, let's see. Oh, I think they're all on one sheet. Yep. So we'll just grab a "You Are on My Mind" out of this. I'll put that in my dish so I won't lose it. And we'll grab, I'm sure there's, yep, I am here for you today and always. So these are good cards to give to friends and family that need some encouragement. Oh, and here are the glue dots. I figured there were some glue dots in here. So that's everything in our kit. Here are the directions. So you get the pictures of them so you know what you're making. And, oh, I like it when they do this. There's not a lot of words to it, but it does tell you, let's see, what do they have on here? Because I want to make sure you see everything. It does tell you the coordinating colors: evening evergreen, pale papaya, and polished pink, if you wanted to stamp anything on them. And, yep, let's go ahead and start with this first one, since that's the one they have down for number 1. So what we need, looks like this card base and this here. And we need "You're Always on My Mind." So let's go ahead and move this stuff over to the side. Hopefully I have room over here. And if you look at the picture, it shows that you want to put dimensionals on the back of the greeting. So I'll grab the dimensionals they gave in the kit. And, oh, there's some, let me put that right back again, because I see little pieces that need to come out of here. So I'm going to get my Take Your Pick tool and pop those out. Get those ready to go. Looks like I need to flick them back here a little bit. There we go. I can tell right now these are going to be pretty. I love the colors. They are so gorgeous. Okay, so we are going to put this on dimensionals down here. I think I'll put, and it even shows you just 2 on each end is enough, they say. So we'll go ahead and do what they say, see how it works. Okay, I'm going to take the paper backing off. And we will put it says right here in the bottom left corner, like so. And then we can put this on with, actually it looks like they did attach it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I need to look at this better. Let me explain this better. I didn't realize this. The outline ones are the directions. They're even showing dimensionals for this. So I actually should have put this on first. I was thinking that because a lot of times I don't want to put dimensionals on the top layer until it's all attached. But don't worry, we're fine. We're going to go ahead and put one in each corner. I didn't realize they popped this side up too. So get all of these down. I figured this would happen because I have not looked at these before and I wasn't sure how the directions worked. So you want to look at this. This tells you what kind of adhesive to use. This is step 1, step 2, step 3. So that's really nice. Used to be the directions, I have to admit, I'm going to tell you the truth, they weren't that great. But these are pretty easy to do. Yep, I wasn't sure if I got the adhesive off. So this just goes right here in the center of the card base. Okay. There we go. Looks good, just like that, but we're going to put the bling on it like it says. And it looks, if you look real close, it looks there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 large and 3 small. So let's get these out of the package. And you can change these up. You don't have to make 3 of the exact same. You could come up with alternatives. This is just, I'm just making the cards that are in the kit. So if you just want to be able to sit down and make cards and not have to come up with your own design or come up with your own cut out everything, these kits are great. So it's for beginners, and it's also for those of us that have been stamping for a long time that just want to make a few cards, nice relaxing time, and not have to come up with our own cards. And I think we need one more little one, and it shows to put it up here. So we're going to go ahead and fold this, and that is the first card. Isn't that cute? That didn't take long at all. And of course, you can stamp something on the inside if you had a butterfly stamp set or whatever. Isn't that cute? I like that. So there's the first card. That went together really easy. Now let's look at card number 2. Go ahead and do this. Okay, we're doing the butterfly card, it looks like. Oh, get this in this area here. And to see what envelope goes with the what, this one goes with the green one. I could also pick a different one because they all have the colors at work. So we'll grab our green envelope, and that'll go with this card too. I forgot to do that, so we want to keep our envelopes together. Okay. Now we are going to grab the, let's see, this one takes the pink one, I do believe. Yes, it does. So we've got our pink envelope. Let's grab our butterfly. This one is going to go really fast. So it's only got one little bitty fold here. That's how they're connected. And it just shows that you take the You Make My Life Brighter. So we will grab this, put this in. And it shows dimensionals. It shows 4 of them, which is a good suggestion because that's pretty long. And they kind of have them in a little bit. Not all the way to the end because I think that this hangs over a little bit. So I'm going to do it just like they show in the picture. Let me bring the directions back again so you can see what I'm doing. Oop, that came out of the camera. There we go. So I will come in just a little bit here, go in about the same amount here, and then put 2 more right here. Grab my take your pick tool. Okay. And where'd that butterfly go? It covered him up with the directions. And then this just goes right, oop, not upside down though. We'll put it right across here on the bottom. I'm making sure my dimensionals aren't sticking over, and they're not. This needs to go over a little bit more because I did lay it down nice and easy. I want to get it nice and straight in the center. That looks pretty good. Now I'll push it down. And there's the second card. Wow. These are going together a lot quicker than I thought they would. Isn't that pretty? And like I said, there are some other kits that do involve stamping. This just happened to be one I thought was really pretty and didn't take any stamping. So we've got one more card to do. Trying to see what this is. Oh, okay. This side actually tells you everything you need to get together for each card. Oh, sorry, out of the screen. So that's what this sheet is. I didn't see this one. So find the one that shows all 3 cards like this, and it tells you all of the supplies you need to get out of the kit to make each card. Okay, so let's make sure we've got this one all right. Here's our blue envelope. The card base is a white card base. You can see how this one showed the colored one. So we want the white one. Let's go ahead and fold this one in half while we've got it ready. And I covered up my bold folder, so I'll just use my thumb here, use my fingernail. Okay, so we've got the card base ready to go. Then it says we need this pretty die cut. So we've got this one out. It says we need the sequins. I've got those right here. We need glue dots, which are right here. And then the dimensionals. Oh, there we go, which I have right here. And it also says we need this one here that says, I am here for you today and always. And the one that says a little note of cheer. So I'm glad I found this because this one took a lot more pieces than the other 2 cards did. So now I know I've got everything together. So now we'll go to card number 3, that page. Bring this down again so you can see it. There we go. I think I'm still on screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it says to put glue dots. The little black ones are glue dots. They do the dimensionals in white shapes right here. So these are definitely glue dots. We'll turn this over. Looks like they're just putting a glue dot on each little corner thing here. They made it wide enough to work. So these come off like so. They have paper backing on them. And then I will get hold of this and just put it right here in the corner. Do the same thing here. Grab another one. And I will put it in this corner. One more here. And then we've got one more in this other corner. Hi, Ingrid. Glad you're here. Yeah, I did. I love this set too. These come together so quick and easy. Okay, we've got the paper there. Let's see if I can get the paper off better with this. Well, I think just peel it off. Make sure they are pushed down really good because I'm noticing I didn't have them down really hard. And the paper's not wanting to come off. There we go. Comes off once you've got them attached really good. Because I started picking up the glue dot too. Yeah, now they're coming off with no problem. So I'm just kind of bending it a little bit. There we go. Paper comes off super easy. One more. Oops, there we go. And this is just going to go right in the center. Make sure the fold's on top. Right in the center of the card. There, that looks good. And lay that down. Push all the glue dots so that way it's on there really good. Okay, now the second says to grab this and put dimensionals on it, and they're using 3. So we will put one here, and then one in the middle. Take the paper backings off. And we'll put it right across the middle, it looks like. Let me get my take your pick tool off. So you can see it's right across the middle up here. And that looks pretty good. So I'll lay that down here. Then it shows this long one is used. They're little black dots. That means those are the glue dots again, if I get a hold of it. So we will grab a glue dot here. And we'll do it just like we did with the glue dot, with the dimensionals, I mean. Put one right here. Oop, that one stuck to my thumbnail. You know what? That was a piece of paper. Hold on a minute. I picked up one of the old backings from the last thing we put down. Okay, so we've got a glue dot here, and we've got a glue dot here. And I think I did the same thing over here. I picked up a paper backing rather than a glue dot. Oh, I know what's happened. The glue dot is sticking to me instead of the paper. There we go. So we've got the glue dots, and I'll take the papers off and get a hold of this one. There we go. This one. So like I said, make sure you push those down and they will come off real easy once they're attached really good to the paper. Then we will stick this. It looks like it just goes right up against this one here. I'm going to lay it down easy before I put it down all the way. Looks like it's even tucked in just a little bit. Then once I've got it where I want it, then I'll push it down. Let's scoot it down a little bit. There, that looks pretty good. So we're almost done with this one. We've just got some bling to put on it again. And they're showing 2, let me look at this a little closer here. 2 large and 4 small for this one. So let me get the glue dots out of the way because I don't want to get those by accident. So 2 big ones. I'll start with those. Put one right here. This bling really makes the card pretty. And it looks like they have a big one here. And if you want to change up where they go, you go right ahead. I just thought I'd just show you what it looks like. Get them in kind of the right spot that they've got it. And they have another one right here. Looks like there's a little one right here. And the last little one they've got down here. So they have them mainly inside here, but they've got them on the outside too. So can you believe it? I just made 3 cards, let's see, in 15 minutes. That's not bad. So we've got this one here with its envelope. Let me get it folded. So we've got this one in that envelope. Let's see if I can get all these in here. Then we've got this pink one envelope with the butterfly. And then we've got this one with those pretty die cut. Let me turn this one this way. There we go. So that is, forgot the name of it, the Note of Cheer card kit. So if you want to see all the card kits we have available, I have a link down in the video description that says Kits Collection. You can check them out today, but make sure you wait till tomorrow to order them. That way your second one is free. And remember, like I said, once you get 2 added to your cart, the system will automatically take the 50% off of the most expensive one, which is really a good deal. So here is the card kit, and then here is the card I made at the beginning using the Tea Boutique suite, and this is part of my online class. It's available till June 12th. So there's a link to that to find out about that online class too and how to get it. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Oh, this went so much better than last week's. That was a nightmare. I think I finally remembered all the steps I was supposed to do. So hopefully you could hear me good, because that was the only bad thing. This microphone, I had to get this microphone out again. My little lapel just didn't want to work. So I hope you had fun with this video. I'll be back again next week on June 7th at 3 p.m. Eastern time again. And don't forget to share this video and comment shared in the comments or live chat by 11 a.m. Eastern time, June 7th. That's next Tuesday, to get put into the drawing for the door prize next week. And that will be all 4 of these cards. So make sure you comment shared and share the video by June 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and you'll get all of these cards free. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.